today. From FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's 7 a.m. here in D.C. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. These are his numbers from last week's contest. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And that will be incomplete.
Haskins pass.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Tackled at the 32-yard line.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Hands it off out of the gun. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
For Washington.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Those shoulders went from parallel to square, and then he brought force with him to finish that run. Oh, that's impressive.
And we saw a lot of that a week ago when he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Again, the ball carrier.
In on the stop, it's Tahir Whitehead.
37-yard line.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Washington, nothing.
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. And Walker has it. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. And they give this time to the tailback. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead him to 4th down. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. 2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. And complete to the tight end Walker, right side. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up third.
Haskins on 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
1-yard line.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. That'll be caught at Steven Sims. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. That escapes the sack. Finding Walker complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
Pass.
6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a second down. Oh, he fakes the spike, and that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And he'll give it here to his running back. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
28.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A big play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And Washington has made this a 1-score game.
I think what we're seeing from him means the future has arrived, because I think most teams are looking for that hybrid running back. The guy who can run it, of course, but who can catch it as well. And those catching skills, exactly why they chose him early in the draft.
And it's one thing to have a catch for 5-10 yards. It's another to be able to break off a long play like that.
Yeah, we saw it in college, his ability to spread out, catch the football.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. 54-yard punt, 14 on the return, nets him 40. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10, right at the 30. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
At the 43-yard
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
A good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
brings up
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 33.
taken down at
A
the
lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
The tackle.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the line of
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all out.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there with touchdown number 23 here on the year as his guys have now moved out in front. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on. And remember what I said? It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing.
On first down, it's Haskins. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Haskins. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. And he locates Walker, complete.
Delaney Walker. That's good for a Washington.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
That's good for 28 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
4-yard line.
Haskins back to the air. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Two things to watch. First is strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. It's now 4th.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league.
We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory. One they can hang their hat on. So for Carolina, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And they'll return home next.